Hey, if you're sitting there wondering whether this 10-in-1 LED touchscreen facial machine is just another gimmick or something that'll actually fit into your routine without wasting your money, I get it. The last thing you want is to drop cash on another beauty gadget that ends up collecting dust in the bathroom. So let me cut through the noise and tell you what this thing is really like to live with day to day. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Look, the big selling point here is the LED touchscreen and the 10 different modes, but don't let the headline specs fool you. This isn't a spa-level hydrofacial you're getting, it's a handheld device meant for at-home use, and that changes everything. If you're expecting clinical results, you'll be disappointed. But if you're someone who already does a basic skincare routine and wants a little extra boost without booking another appointment, this could slot in nicely. I've seen people treat these kinds of gadgets like they're magic wands, but the reality is they're tools that work best when you already have a solid foundation. If your skin barrier is compromised or you're dealing with active breakouts, this machine isn't going to replace a dermatologist visit. It's better suited for maintenance, think dullness, mild texture, or early signs of aging where you're looking to refresh rather than overhaul. One thing that surprised me when I dug into how people actually use this is how much they rely on the touchscreen for consistency. Instead of fumbling with dials or remembering settings, you just tap your way through the routine. That might sound small, but when you're trying to stick to a routine at 6 a.m. before work, simplicity matters. The screen is bright and responsive, so you're not squinting or second-guessing your choices. Now, let's talk about the modes. 10 sounds impressive, but not every function is going to be a game-changer for everyone. The LED light therapy is probably the standout here, red for rejuvenation, blue for acne, and maybe yellow for sensitivity. Those are the ones people actually use regularly. The other modes? Some are more niche. If you're not dealing with pigmentation or fine lines, you might never touch half of them. That's not a flaw, it's just reality. The value comes from the modes you'll reach for, not the total count. Another thing to consider is the learning curve. Even though the screen is intuitive, figuring out the right intensity and duration takes a little trial and error. I've seen buyers complain that the instructions are vague, and honestly, they're not wrong. You'll need to experiment to find what works for your skin type, and that means starting slow to avoid irritation. If you're the type who wants plug-and-play results, this might frustrate you. Where this machine really shines is in the convenience department. Instead of scheduling facials every few weeks, you can do a quick session at home whenever you notice your skin looking tired. Think of it like a mini refresh rather than a transformation. If you're someone who enjoys the ritual of skincare and likes gadgets that make the routine feel more intentional, this fits right in. But let's be real about the limitations. The suction power isn't industrial grade, so don't expect deep extractions like you'd get in a professional treatment. It's more about the massage and circulation than actual extractions. If you're dealing with clogged pores or blackheads, this won't replace a proper extraction tool. It's better for prevention than correction. And then there's the noise. These kinds of devices aren't silent, so if you're someone who likes to do skincare while watching TV or winding down at night, the hum might be noticeable. It's not loud, but it's not whisper quiet either. If you're sensitive to sound, that's worth factoring in. So who should buy this? If you're already diligent about your skincare but want a little extra help with tone, texture, or that post-treatment glow, this could be a worthwhile addition. It's especially useful if you travel a lot and want to keep your routine consistent without relying on hotel spas. But if you're looking for dramatic changes or dealing with serious skin issues, this isn't the tool for the job. Who should skip it? If you're not into gadgets or prefer a minimal routine, this might feel like overkill. And if you're expecting spa-level results without the spa-level price, you'll likely be underwhelmed. It's a supplemental tool, not a miracle worker. The bottom line is this: if you're on the fence, the risk isn't huge. It's not a $300 splurge, and it's not a $20 impulse buy. It's priced in that middle ground where you can try it and see if it fits into your routine. Just be prepared to experiment with settings and manage your expectations. It won't replace a professional treatment, but it might give you that